Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be reviewing the NOC'S Beach Bar deck by Alex Pandrea. When you take a look at the box, you will see NOC'S Beach Bar written on these like wood slabs. Then underneath that you will see a picture of a bar, a beach bar, like shack type of style with pina coladas and other types of drinks and coconuts and stuff. On the base here, other than two palm trees. When you take a look at the side, it says NOC'S Beach Bar. NOC'S Beach Bar on the other side. Of course, the ad copy right here that I don't believe you can see, but other than the back is a gradient going from dark orange to blue. And yeah, so that's basically it for the box. When you take a look at the tabs, the tabs, they have drinks on either side, and that is basically it for that. When you take a look at the deck, you will notice that there are these two drinks that are black and white, with Joker written on it, and just the drinks in the middle of the card, and these are like coconuts. Then you get to what is the classic Ace of Spades for the NOC'S. And then the rest of the cards are standard. So there's nothing really as far as the faces go. They're standard to a bicycle deck, and Alex Pandrea tries to do that with a decent amount of his decks of cards. Then you also get a double backer and a blank face card. Now moving on to the back design. When you get to the back design, you will see that same gradient that was on the box on the back of the cards. It goes from a dark orange to a blue with green on either side, and I think it's up for interpretation, right? You could definitely just look at it and think that it is just a gradient. I also looked at it and thought about it for a little bit. I was like, oh, maybe it's supposed to be the beach, right? This is the sand and this is the water. I don't know. That's just me thinking. But yeah, so that's basically the back design is just the gradient. You will notice that there is a white border that runs around the outside, and that the white border is actually a different size here on the top than it is on the bottom, and that is consistent throughout the whole card, or throughout the whole deck, which does make me question if this was on purpose or if this was by accident. This does sometimes happen with bicycle decks where with how they cut the cards, it does lead it so on some decks that the borders are not even, but because it is consistent on every single card, it makes me question it, but I'm not really sure. Either way, it's not that big of a deal. People will not really notice it if you were to perform Magic or just have that deck around. And also, it does add for the ability to do some Magic tricks and utilize it with that it is one-way back design. I guess it is a one-way back design anyway, and the colors are not the same. But that's what that looks like. Now, this is what a spread looks like. This is what the spread looks like with this gradient continuing. This deck is a very similar deck to the Diner NOC'S, so check those out if you guys like this deck. And of course, as far as handling, it handles like any other United States Playing Card Company deck of cards, and NOC'S especially, because it could be a little bit different than a, say, standard bicycle deck, but it is the same as all the other NOC'S. As not actually all the other NOC'S, as some of the other NOC'S that I have, like the NOC Diners and the My NOC series and those playing cards. There are some NOC'S that are crushed stock, but yeah, it just handles pretty standard, dribbles nice, shuffles pretty nicely, just right out of the box. Of course, it'll spring and all of that. So that is the NOC'S Beach Bar deck. Sorry for that cutout right there. My camera actually shut off. But that was the NOC'S Beach Bar deck. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to check out my other NOC reviews as well as just my other playing card reviews. Make sure to give this video a like. Feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.